Good morning, everybody. Long time no talk to. I feel like it's been a while. Hope everyone's doing all right. Sales are doing well. Mine are steadily slow, just like last time when we talked on live. If you watched me pack on Monday, but yeah, doing all right. Hopefully, you guys are doing okay. We're going to go through everything that I sold. There's like 36 items over the past couple days, and yeah, I'll tell you how much I paid. Tell you what's selling right now and my plan moving forward. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? That is what you have time for? Yeah, I'm sorry, Felix. I don't have time for PlayStation to update. All I have time for is the list. I need to start listing. All right, let me get the chat going over here, and we will get rolling. Let's go with the smaller platforms first. Poshmark, I actually sold one item. I'm not going to pack it. I'll show you exactly what it is. What's up? Good evening, Angel. Good evening. Good morning. This is a Scotty vest. Actually, real quick though, tonight's super excited. I love the opening ceremonies for the Olympics, so I'm really excited to watch those tonight. I know they're at 1 today, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'll wait and watch them on prime time, and we always do it with the special friends, so we have fun doing that. Hopefully you guys watch the Olympics. I love the Olympics. This is a Scotty vest, brand new with tags, fireside, full zip vest. And check this out. It has some company embroidery all over it, and it's a women's. And I decided, you know what? I'll still pick it up for $5.99. I think it was $5.99, and it sold for $50 on Poshmark. So I'm gonna do a thing on that later. But sold for $50 on Poshmark for that. Good morning, Shipping Bread. Good morning, Diane. It's all right. Good evening. Good morning. It's Friday. Happy Friday to everyone who does their 9 to 5 Monday through Friday work. Hopefully you guys are going to have a good weekend. I think it's going to be pretty out most places. Found some Democracy jeans at the thrift. Good pickup. You know what? I don't know, Jens. If I found Democracy, is that a women's brand? I think I've seen it. I don't pick that brand up. I haven't picked that brand up. How much success are you having on Depop? Depop is my second. Depop for the last maybe 2 packings have been my second best selling platform. Yeah, I don't know. Over Mercari, over Poshmark. Depop has been my second best selling platform. So I had 7 sales on Depop, 3 on Mercari, 1 on Poshmark, 25 on eBay. eBay kills all of them by far. Good morning, sir. 12 sales because of auto posture in 2 days. Sophia, what's up, Sophia? Yeah, auto posture is killer. I can't talk enough about how good auto posture is. I mean, that's why I'm getting Depops and all these other sales. Some of them were auto posture sales, but yes, congratulations, 12 sales, auto posture. I remember a year ago when I had auto posture, this was like a great time to have auto posture right now. Sales were slow. Obviously it is for me too, but I remember it picking up with auto posture. Sir, it's official, aka Brittany. What's up, Brittany? I found 10 brand new Ralph Lauren shirts last weekend. Let's go. How much were they a piece, Brittany? And what type of Ralph Lauren? Good morning, Christy. Morning, Aaron. Found 3. Ooh, I'm not even going to pronounce the brand of swim trunks. Villiquin. It's the one with the VIL on the back. It's right below, like right at your tailbone, and it's a square on the swim trunk. So those sell for really good money. In fact, I sold a pair of those for almost $200. They were Breitling special edition, like the watch Breitling. Really cool pair. Have you noticed a trend of what sells best on Depop? Well, we'll talk about it. We will pack our Depop sales and we can talk about what's selling over there. It's 6 a.m. here. I've been sick all week. Oh, Angel, I'm sorry you're sick. I know Wayne has been sick. K-Way's been sick too this week. So I'm glad we're virtual because I don't want to get sick. I need a list. July has been a big vacation for me. I've been home here and there. I've been listing here and there, but July, I knew it was going to be every weekend I'm gone. This week I was gone. It's been wild. And then we have a wedding, just tons of stuff. I'm ready to get back to normal. I got to start listing and get back to normal. Kids are home, puppy, all this stuff. Do you always pick up cool cargo shorts? Yes. If cool cargo shorts are like under $8, I pick them up every time. Women's under $5, I'll pick them up every time. Morning, it's Friday. You inspired us to start reselling. Abby, let's go. That's what I like to hear. That's why I keep going on these lives, so I can inspire people to do that. Keeps reselling. You get those. I post videos and you get people like, oh, you're stealing from the thrift store, but it's like you get those, and then you have all the people that have made thousands of dollars off of content, like free content. So it's way better. I don't pay attention to those stealing from the Goodwills and all that stuff. I picked up some Trump tops for 75. Is that a pound? And sold 2 of them for $8 each. There you go. Trump ties, Trump shirts sell. I don't care if you like Trump or not, whatever. You guys know me. You do you, I do me. But I'm gonna pick up Trump ties and shirts and I resell them. I actually saw a Trump suit yesterday. It was a 3-button, and I forgot to comp it out. Darn it! I remember seeing it at the thrift store. I forgot to comp it out. It was a 2-piece suit, 3-button 2-piece suit. Good morning. Good morning, Dulce. You inspired me to keep going. Oh my gosh, Amy, right? Oh, what's up, Audra? Missing watching your live. Still visiting New York. Will rewatch. All right, Audra, enjoy New York. Get out of here. Don't watch me. Go enjoy New York. Go to the Polo store as you always do. Let me know. What's up, Peak? Chris at Peak's in the house. There were 7. 7 apiece. Some of the Polo Performance. Some of the cotton, but all buttoned down already. 2 sold for $30. There you go. $7 a piece. Any Ralph Lauren men's. I don't care if they're shorts, shirts, whatever. I'm picking them up. $7 a piece, brand new with tags. Picking them up. Do you have a price point you'll buy Levi's 500s new with tags, regardless of style, number, and size? Elijah, that's a really good question. I talk about that sometime in my YouTube videos often. Yes. So new with tags. This whole thing right here are Levi's brand new with tags. As long as they're a 500s. So not a Levi's signature. They have to be a 500, a 501, a 527, a 550, a 5 whatever, 505. If it's new with tags, I'll pay $8 no matter what it is. Now, I will pay up for certain other styles, like 501s always sell really well. But yeah, I'll pay $8 for any of them brand new with tags. Maybe even 10. I'd probably pay $10 for any new with tags. 500s Levi's. So yeah, to answer that question, yeah. Do you see yourself getting into toys or games? Josh, I love toys. I picked up 3 plush yesterday. I picked up a Build-A-Bear. I picked up 2 Jellycat. Probably not into games. I don't want to have to ship the game boxes, but I will piece them out. Like Pokemon Monopoly, that's a good one to piece out. But yeah, I'll get into any hard goods. Yesterday I went thrifting. I took my dad with me, and he takes forever, so I went down a lot of aisles. I love hard goods. I think people see me just doing clothing. It's just what's most accessible for me at my thrift stores. Our thrift stores don't put out a lot of hard goods that are worth money. It's mostly clothing that I can get some money for consistently. What's up, Barbara? What's this I'm hearing about the post office? It's discontinuing priority boxes. I have not heard of that. HCC said, smash that like. Yeah, if you guys are around anywhere, appreciate you guys. Hit the like, hit the hearts button. I think we have 65 hearts. Hit the buttons, hit all that stuff so we can get going. Let's wake up. But yeah, I do like toys and all that sort of stuff. Good morning, Rapunzel. How many stores do I go to? Ooh, yesterday I went thrifting. I think I went to like 9 maybe or 10. But if I do a 9 to 9, I can hit like 16. If I do a 9 to 4 or 5, I can hit like 12. Let's go ahead and do Mercari, and then we'll get to Depop and talk about what's selling on Depop. Mercari, 2 sales, one of them being a Roosevelt. If you're a 90s kid, this is from the Nickelodeon show, and it has that I forget the show what it was called, but I watched it all the time. But you win this trophy thing right here at the end. But yeah, this is a Roosevelt shirt. Be on the lookout for this brand. That's your tag. I comped this one. Some of them sell for a ton. Some of them sell for pretty good. Some of them sell for okay. I would say this is okay. Sold for $25, paid $5. But I pick up every Roosevelt I see. Some just don't do as well as others. Basically, that's where we are. Mega Craig. Guts. Okay, Guts. That's what it's from. Guts. Yeah, Mega Craig. That's exactly what it is. I just listed that. Roosevelt sell like that for me. I love it when people say you're stealing. I always say, seriously, I paid for the items. How's that stealing? They normally walk away and change the subject. Yeah, I know. People, I mean, you got to deal with them. But how about go like where I was in Chicago? Go downtown and walk around to like the Marshalls and Ross and watch people grab stuff and walk out the door. That is called stealing. When you're paying for an item, that's not called stealing. But you're right, Sophia. Only certain priority boxes. Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about the priority boxes being discontinued. I know they're not going to discontinue all of them. There's no way. For a while there, they discontinued some regional boxes, I believe. One of the boxes I didn't use, they discontinued. You're going to find that if you're a newbie, if you're within a year of reselling, they're going to raise prices. They're going to discontinue certain things. They're going to go from, it used to be called first class to ground advantage. Post office makes changes all the time. You just have to adjust with it. Sometimes it benefits us, to be honest. When do you start selling listing winter? So I'll start listing winter probably in about 3 weeks. I'm going to start listing fall in about 3 weeks. So I'm going to do jeans and flannels in about 3 weeks starting. And I'm not going to list any summer or spring. Any summer or spring I find, I'm going to put it in a bin and put it in my storage unit. I think a lot of people were confused. I still get messages like, I live, my sweater just sold the other day. I just sold this. This is a fireside whatever. That stuff sells year round. It does sell year round. It does. But I have enough inventory to list spring and summer all day from February to August. I have enough spring and summer to list. So if I have enough spring and summer, I'm not going to throw winter items in there when that stuff rarely sells compared to spring and summer, vice versa. I keep everything listed. I don't delist anything. So if you were watching this and didn't understand that video, keep everything listed. I list priority wise. So if you were new to reselling and it was January and you got 20 items, 10 of them were polos, 10 of them were jackets, I would do the 10 jackets. And if I had nothing else to list, I'd do the polos right thereafter. Right, one of them is DVD priority box. I didn't pay much attention. Oh, got you. DVD priority box. eBay sales are down. Yeah, my sales are very slow right now. But I haven't listed a lot. But yeah, they are. They are. How can we fight that? I auto posture, lower or increase my percent offers that I send out to people. That's one way. Run sales on your store. If you have an eBay store, promotions, raise your promotional price, and then just drop your items, drop your item prices. It's towards the end of the summer, drop the prices. Are you slow right now? I have only 3 listings. Yes, Bonnie, I'm slow. It's slow right now. Very, very slow right now. Okay. Let's get to, I worked at Victoria's Secret seasonally, and this man came in with a big bag, stole 1,000 of products. Exactly. When I was at Lululemon the other day, someone stole a whole bunch of stuff. The lady was pulling all the tags out of a bag. So yeah, we're not stealing, we're buying stuff, but we all know that. I'm not worried about them. They're clowns. I finally got out of posture, but I didn't pull any of the eBay listings. Any tips for this? You didn't pull all your eBay listings onto auto posture? So you didn't bring all your eBay listings over to auto posture to cross list? Tell me more about it, Haley. You shouldn't be sourcing if you have a pile of inventory. No, Felix, I do not think that. Don't even start with me there. I am not that. So I agree a lot with someone who I look up to in the resale community is Tekken Sports. I think that dude's a beast. But there are things he does that I do different. There, you could have the GOAT, but you can't be the GOAT. Sometimes you have to do things different, switch things up. So I switch things up a little bit. If you promote a listing, how long does eBay keep it as promotion? It keeps it promoted until it relit. If you have auto posture, it keeps it promoted until it relists. Then you have to re-promote it. But otherwise, until it sells. Good morning. Happy Friday. Okay. Next item. Again, Depop. This one is going out UPS. So I got to put it in the corner. Larry Legend. Larry Bird, Larry Legend shorts. I thought these were awesome. I thought these would sell for really good money, but they're like imported, like Chinese type stuff. So these only sold for On Mercari, $23. 23. I paid $3.99 at the thrift store. $3.99 for these. I picked these up in a live thrift. I don't know if you guys were there for that. Pick those up in a live thrift. Good morning. It's finally Friday. Let's go. When I synced it only did maybe 1/4 of them. I would message or email Autoposture. So you can email Autoposture, go to the website, email and ask if you have a question. But all my eBay imported, no problem. All of them did, or most of them did. So I'm not sure if you try to import all of them and only 1/4 of them. It's probably some small little glitch, some small thing, not a glitch, but something small on your eBay side that you might have to switch, like a policy or something like that. Good morning, Candy. All right, next item. So that's Mercari. Only 2 Mercari. Let's go over to Depop. 7 Depop sales. So Depop was good. Pretty sure they don't charge sellers anymore, right? A pair of figs. Figs have gone downhill a little bit for me, but I still pick them up. This pair of figs sold for $15. I paid $3.99. So they're black. They're extra small. They actually don't have. They have 1 cargo pocket. It's not a zipper. They don't have the joggers, and they're extra small. So they have some things working against them, but they still sold for $15, and I bought them for $4. So kind of like the low end of my. I took a best offer, by the way. Took a best offer, but again, if I sold them for $17 over on Poshmark or something, it would have been the same profit. Does Autoposture work on your phone or computer? Is there an app? Yes, Abby. Good question. So number one, if you're just now in here, Autoposture is huge. It's my virtual assistant. So it delist, relist everything. So it sends out offers. It shares on Poshmark. In fact, that jacket behind me or that cardigan I got for free because I had so many shares that I didn't even do. Autoposture did it. I won like $100 on Poshmark. But yeah, there's an app. So see that little Autoposture app? You can make it into an app. You can't get it from the App Store. But what you'll do is go to Autoposture on Instagram, and she has a video, or they have a video that shows you how to make it an app. It takes about 20 seconds to make it into an app, and it looks just like your desktop when you make it into an app. So you click on it, and yeah, it looks just like an app. So you have your dashboard and everything. So I have 900 shares so far over on Poshmark this morning. Let's see. When I synced it, it only maybe. Okay, got you. I saw that one. All right. Next item. What are we doing? Is that all the Depop? Yeah, that's all the Depop. Oh, no. All right, Hokas. Here are a pair of Hokas. Okay, this probably scared people away. No insoles. No insoles do not bother me one bit. As long as Hokas have good tread on the bottom, which these do. They have good tread. They're not all beat up. And you've seen beat up Hokas. I mean, they are trashed. These are good. These sold for $50 on Depop. I took a best offer. And I paid $6 for them. $6 at the thrift store. So $6. I'm sure this scared people away not having insoles. I bought them. Sold them for $50 on Depop. So pretty good. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. And also thanks for the follow. I saw a couple people follow. But yeah, Autoposture is awesome. Again, if you're interested in Autoposture, you want $5 off, you can go to my link tree or surfsupfinds.com. There's $5 off. There's a coupon there. You get 7-day free trial. All right. So those sold on Depop. I'm going to ship these out in a poly mailer, actually. So should I ship them out in an eBay poly mailer, even though they sold on Depop? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? How about that policy? Would that be a good one? I'm not going to. I'm going to ship them out in a black poly mailer. But I always ship my tennis shoes out in a poly mailer. Okay. I've been meaning to try Depop, but I'm not sure. If you have Autoposture like I did, I was like, all right, I'm only going to go over to Poshmark, and then I'll go over to Depop and Mercari as time goes on. And then people convinced me, like, just go over here and do it. So I made an extra 10 sales between Depop and Mercari. I mean, yeah, Depop and Mercari. Why not get extra sales? That paid for Poshmark for the month. So if you're not sure if you want to do Depop and you already have a cross lister, whatever cross lister it is, go ahead and cross list over to Depop. Now, if I'm just listing and I don't have a cross lister, I probably wouldn't list. I'd probably just spend more time listing on eBay since that's my largest platform. Yeah, I'm just going to ship those out like that, and they'll be just fine. I learned that from Ethan Banks. Shipping tennis shoes in a poly mailer, they'll do just fine. I have auto posture. Yes. Okay. Then do it. Candy. Go ahead and cross-list over to Depop. Make your account on Depop. Cross-list over. There's no reason not to. Question. Why do some Ralph Lauren long sleeves sell and some don't? Is it just because it's summer? Brittany, we'll talk about that because I have some polos that I sold. Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. I list my items on eBay, then cross-list on auto posture. No need to change policies. Yes, that's exactly what I do. I list everything on eBay and cross-list or import them to auto posture and then cross-list. I don't have to change anything. It's so easy. My son can hit the green button on auto posture to cross-list, and I have him do that sometimes. Guess I'm going to start cross-listing on Depop. Shipping simple there. Printing out your shipping label on Depop is the easiest place to ship out a printing label. Easier than Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And those are all extremely easy to print out shipping labels. Depop's easier. It's 3 clicks of a button. 3 clicks. Okay, well, we can go ahead and talk about Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, long sleeve, button shirt, size small. And you'll hear people all the time say, I don't get size small. Well, this should be a sign. Maybe you should get size small because this sold for $22. $22 full asking price. It's red, white, and blue. So I like to get polos like that. It just depends. I always want to get Ralph Lauren polos that have the letters, you know, small, medium, large, extra large, whatever, all that sort of stuff. Not the ones with the numbers, but they slow, or they sell slowly. They just trickle out. So $22, paid $5 for this. Got my first sale on Mercari today. Just started about a month ago. Let's go. There you go, yo. Listen, my Mercari is really slow, so getting one sale is good. Mercari has been the slowest platform for me by far. Slowest platform by far. Good morning, Tej. Thanks for sharing the live. I see you. Thanks for joining the live. I sell on eBay, Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. I get daily sales on each with auto posture. Exactly, Rob. That's might as well just cross list over. In fact, I was only, okay, we were going to talk about what sells on Depop, right? And that's where we are. I was only going to sell, in my mind, when I started, I'm like, I'm just going to put vintage stuff over on Depop because that's where the vintage stuff sells. And then my buddy Dylan, a lot of you guys know this, said, oh, my Peter Millar stuff's selling like crazy over on Depop. My Peter Millar, when I cross-listed it, started to sell crazy on Depop. And there's a Polo Ralph Lauren that is selling Depop. So look at the stuff I'm selling. I literally am now cross-listing everything I have over on Depop because a lot of that stuff is selling. Good morning, Rocker Chick. Good morning, Tammy. Tej, what's up? This has been the biggest headache. This is the downfall to Depop. This shirt right here, Polo Ralph Lauren. I will pick up some of the Pima Soft Touch. I will pick up some of these Pima Soft Touch if they're in good condition, like this one. This is a Pima Soft Touch. I'm not kidding you when I say I probably had 100 offers on this one. I had it listed for $16. $16. Offer. I sold it for $16. So someone finally came in and just bought it. Everyone offered me 12, 11. I just declined. I didn't even, on Depop, you can just hit the X to decline. You don't even have to hit any other buttons than just the X. I just decline them all. I don't even give them a counter offer. $16 is cheap enough. It's too early 6:30. So nothing is up. I got you. The sun's coming up though, Tej. I know it is. I got up at 6:30 with my dog this morning. Ugh. So Depop, that's the downfall of Depop. You get a million offers. A lot of times you'll accept offers and they still won't pay. But the good thing is auto posture doesn't delist it until they actually pay. So that is a good thing. It'd be a headache if that didn't happen. Good morning, Cynthia. Do you ever steam iron shirts? Photos look better. I don't steam or iron any shirts. Laura, I don't steam or iron anything. Good morning. What is a good golf wear for men? There's a ton of them, Denise. I'll tell you the best one right now, I think is Roebuck. Roebuck for men's polo shirts. But yeah, there's a ton of them. Grayson, all those. What I would recommend you doing is going into a local pro or a local golf course pro shop like the Clubhouse. Look at the shirts they have for sale there. Those are the shirts you're going to be wanting to look for. or go to a golf store. Look for the most expensive shirts in that store. Those are what you're going to want to look for. Do you use a thermal printer, shipping printer? Yes. User with the American flag. Thermal printer, I'll say this from day one, the best investment I've made monetarily into my business. A thermal printer is the best thing I've ever bought for my business. The one I have, I bought in 2018, maybe. It's a Dymo 4XL. I don't make anymore. I have one on my Amazon list on searchthatfinds.com that I'd get if this one bit the dust. And it hasn't bitten the dust yet. Best thing ever. How does shipping work on Depop? It's super easy. It's just like all the other platforms. It picks, I put in my weight on eBay and I just cross-list it and it figures out the weight and it ships. Next item. So we're still on Depop, right? Polo Ralph Lauren. Here's a Tiger Woods polo shirt. Very, very bright. Very bright Tiger Woods polo shirt with the perforated collar. Sorry for the brightness. Tiger Woods collection. This sold for $18.50. That's an auto posture sale over on Depop. So Tiger Woods sell on Depop. I agree. Going full time here. Any tips on creating a scheduled routine? Budget Bailey. Okay. It just depends on your lifestyle, right? It depends, what you have going on in your life. But I like having a routine. I think the best thing to do is make sure you list a certain amount of items every day, or at least a week, a certain amount of items a week. I think that's the most important thing. Don't get behind on your listings, because if you get behind on your listings, that trickle down effect, you're going to be seeing my sales are slow and you're going to be stressing out about the money. Does Depop add QR codes for shipping labels? Yeah. So there is a QR code on the shipping label on Depop. There is a QR code at the bottom. What's up, Dan? Hey, dude. What's up, Trisha? Shout out Trisha Treasure Trails for my custom hanger. I have 4 Peter Millar polos listed for $19.95 and they aren't selling. Laura, are they summer comfort or are they cotton? And how long have you had them listed for? Good morning, 13 Duckies. What's up? I appreciate the explanation on the printer. Yes. So thermal printer, I think is the best thing. The one I have linked, a lot of times you can get a coupon. The last person I talked to, I think, got it for $80. And you cannot beat that. $80. And it's a write-off. It's a business expense at the end of the year. So you're going to pay taxes on your profits. You can write that off against your profits. Summer comfort. Laura, 2 weeks, not enough time. So yeah, summer comfort, good. 2 weeks, you're going to have to get it, just wait longer. 2 weeks is for clothing, unless it's a really, really hot item. 2 weeks is a very short amount of time. If you listed those for $15, they would sell. But they sell for about $20 and $22, and it takes a little while for them to sell. So you're okay. I would just sit on those. If you wanted to sell quick, list them for about $15. Do you outsource anything? I don't outsource anything like work-wise. No. So it's a one-man show here. The only thing I have is auto posture. So the only thing I use is auto posture that I outsource, you could say. But no, I don't have anybody, if that's what you're talking about. My golf polos are selling, aren't selling, just sitting. So I pull them and group them to sell. Sorry for not selling. Oh, sorry. So your golf polos are not selling, Bethany. So Bethany's golf polos are not selling. So she grouped them together, lotted them together to sell. That's exactly what I showed the other day. If you guys watched my short about lotting items together, if your things aren't selling and you're trying to sell them for $20 a piece, let's say those Peter Millar polos, you could lot them together and make the buy cost, or make the cost for the buyer $17 a piece. So 3 times 7, 20, whatever it would be, 3 times 17, and make that your price. So you can lot them together if you want a quicker sale sometimes, and just drop the price. So the cost for the buyer is cheaper per shirt. What system do you use to auto list on Poshmark? I'm just starting out. What system do I use to auto list on Poshmark? So I use auto posture to cross list. I use auto posture. I don't know about auto list, but like auto posture, I just cross list everything over to auto posture, and then it sends out offers, and it shares everything. It does all the sharing, all the offers, everything in the background. So it's done almost 1,000 shares so far. Good morning. Now that we are headed into the colder months, what kind of items brands are you going to focus on listing? Those types of items, jeans. So once August, the middle of August, September hits, somewhere around in there, jeans, flannels first, then long sleeve shirts, long sleeve button up shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, coats, all that sort of stuff. So spent $6 on 2 ties, sold for 62 total. Momo, what ties are those? Momo, what ties? I miss you when you're on this new logo. I miss you. Oh, with the new logo, you miss me. I'm sorry. Here you go. This is where we're at. This is a new with tags. Got it for $5 at the thrift store. North Face. Actually, I think I paid $10 for this one. North Face, new with tags, short sleeve button up. You don't see me listing short sleeve North Face button shirts because they just don't sell well for me. This is a new with tags. That's why I picked it up. This sold for $20. $20 on Depop. So that's pretty much why I don't pick up North Face. For the most part, Patagonia short sleeve, North Face short sleeve, they sell for only around like $18, $20. So just depending on your buy cost, that's what they're selling for. I wouldn't pay $10 for a used one of these. This only sold for $20. I paid $10. So really not a great one. Does it auto share? Yep, auto shares. So it shared 959 shares right now, self shares, and then 116 community shares. Auto Posture is a no-brainer. That's what gets me all my sales. Literally, I know nothing really about Poshmark, Depop, like all the sharing and all that stuff on Poshmark. I've sold on eBay since 2001. Never sold on Poshmark. I got Auto Posture. I just cross-listed over there and turned on the sharing and all that, and I just get sales. And that's what happens. So I don't really do anything with it. Auto Posture's the bomb. Good morning, Brad. Come down to Florida Goodwills. Oh, why would you say that? My mom, if you guys remember, my mom was standing right here. We hugged. I said I loved her. She's a saint. She's in Florida helping a friend out. So good for you. Enjoy Florida. Good for you. All right. This is a Pearl Izumi. The reason I picked this up, Pearl Izumi is a cycling brand, jerseys. They make jerseys and shorts, but this has that USA pattern all over it. Obviously, on the bottom, it's got the flag, USA with the stars. Not surprised it's sold right now. It being the Olympics, and I think the Tour of France might be going. I don't know, but I'm not surprised it's sold right now. Do I have a YouTube account? Yes, I have a YouTube. In fact, you guys are all on here. I think I'm definitely going to do, a video on, or at least the live maybe later. I'll probably do a live haul of everything I got this week later today. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, go ahead and follow me. I put a lot. There's so much content that you can rewatch on YouTube. But I sold this guy right here, this jersey, for $19.60. That was an Auto Posture sale. I don't list anything for $19.60. It's sent on an offer. Someone on Depop bought it. So 7 items on Depop. And those are the items. Figs. So something a nurse wears or a doctor. Hoka shoes. Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve. Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve. North Face. A cycling jersey. A Tiger Woods golf polo. Basically about anything sells on Depop. So that's what I'm saying. Just cross-list everything. Might as well. What's up? Do you pick up Prince, which seems to be with pickleball players? Oh, Prince, like the Prince shoes and stuff. I don't pick up Prince. So Prince like shorts and shoes and all that stuff, I don't pick it up. I see it too often. Can you list the same items on all platforms with Auto Posture? I don't have it, but I want to post on all platforms. Yeah. So getting quite a few questions real quick. Let me flip you over. We can go over really quick. Say hi to everyone. Hi, everybody. How are you? We'll go to Auto Posture. And then I'll share the screen over here. Okay. So here's your Auto Posture right here. I go up here to the corner and you can go to your inventory. Actually, yeah, you go to inventory and everything is brought in. I bring everything in from eBay. So everything will be brought in when you click this resync. I have a YouTube video on it. When you click this resync, everything gets brought in and then you just cross-list it to each one. So that's what you do. And I can show you, I'll resync it while we wait here in a minute. And then your dashboard, like I was talking about earlier, it's already sent out all these shares. It's done all these offers. It's followed all these people. Same thing on eBay today, Mercari, Depop. It's done all that. And again, if you go to surfsupfinds.com, if you go to surfsupfinds.com, you can go down here and you can see that there's a $5 off auto posture. And when you click on it, it takes you, well, I guess you guys can't see it, but you can over here. It'll take you over to get $5 off. So surfsupfinds.com, you can do that. We're going to go back to auto posture. I'm going to go back into my inventory. So this is where you do your cross listing. I'm going to resync it, and then we'll see everything coming up. We'll come back to that in a second. Okay. I love live hauls. I learned so much from those. Okay, I'll do a live haul. I'll do a live haul on Facebook and YouTube. And if you miss it, you can watch on either platform later on. It'll be on YouTube later on. You can watch it. Can you talk briefly about fees on each platform? I know, sorry guys. I know eBay charges for each listing after your free monthly listings. Yep. Is Poshmark the same or something similar? I'm looking at selling Poshmark. So Poshmark takes 20% of how much your item sells for. Poshmark does not have an insertion fee. Once your item sells, they take 20%. Depop doesn't take anything from the sellers now, and Mercari doesn't take anything from the sellers now. They pass the prices on over to the buyers. So that's what's going on with that. Does it delist, relist? Yes. So go over, if you have more questions on YouTube, I have like a short video. It shows you just like a 5 to 8 minute video about auto posture. But yes, it delist and relist automatically. So if I'm sleeping and this pair of Gap pants sell over on eBay, it delisted across all the platforms, so I don't have to worry about it reselling on a different platform. Good morning, Tams. What's up? Up here in the Northwest, that would be on Marketplace. Oh, I got you. My Pearl Izumi stuff sells well. Yes, Pearl Izumi. I like getting cycling jerseys. That Depop sale that I had, cycling jerseys, as long as they're not a local charity ride, they usually do pretty well. I see a lot of local charity rides, they don't do great. Best place to sell concert shirts everywhere. Concert shirts sell so well everywhere. Vintage concert shirts everywhere. So Depop, eBay, any of those places. If you list under 20 items a month, is auto posture worth it? Under 20 items a month, is auto posture worth it? If you're only listing under 20 items a month, I would say probably not. I don't know how many items you have for sale, but yeah, if you're listing 20 items over on, you could probably list 20 items on eBay and on Poshmark easy without paying for a service. So probably not, I wouldn't say. Got a $40 painting from the thrift. It is going for $600. Artist died in the 40s. There you go. Let's go. Art can be tricky. You guys know I've sold tons of art and antiques. So art can be, it's tough to sell. But yeah, if it's selling consistently for $600, you can count on getting $600 out of that. I've been using auto posture for a little while and it works great. I just started cross-listing on Depop. I couldn't for a while because it couldn't get into my account and I had to figure out how to make a new one. Yep, there you go. But I sold one Depop last week. Not the biggest sale, but it's better than nothing. I suggest auto posture because realistically, it's the only one that will delist from other sites without having to keep a laptop open. Dan, well said. Everything that Dan just said that I just said is true. It's the only one that does the automatic delist relist out of all platforms. Vindu does it, but you have to keep your laptop open. So yeah, let's go over to eBay. eBay sales. Let's hit it. So we've done all of them. eBay sales, we're going to do 25 sales on eBay. Let me pull up my eBay. As you know, I like to double check and triple check, make sure everything I get in my eBay, make sure it's going to the right person. I get all my inventory. I put it here and then I print out all my labels. So Nathan, a pair of RLX shorts, RLX golf shorts. And if you're new to my channel, I will sell anything that makes money. So any type of clothing, I don't stick to just one type of clothing, anything that makes money. These are golf shorts, RLX. So this is Polo's more sporty line. These sold for $18.99 over on eBay. I paid $3.99 for them at the thrift store. If do you ever pick up 511 brand? It's hit or miss for me. Yeah, I do pick it up, Ashley. Ashley, it used to be a lot better for me, but it has gone downhill a little bit, but I still pick it up. A lot of it still sells. 511 is still a really good seller for me. I get most of it under $5, so I pick it up almost every time. $18.99. Paid $3.99 for that. Next item is that pair of Gap. I got these for free from a buddy who I'm actually going to go see today. Got these for free from a buddy. They're cargo, Y2K. Really, they almost look like Polo Ralph Lauren. They have the little buttons here at the bottom. And these sold for, how much do you think these Gap pants sold for? So these are from the Gap. I don't pick up Gap. How much do you think these sold for? I'll pull them back a little farther. They have the cargo pockets, some zippies, and some little buttons at the bottom. How much do you think these sold for? That's my question. Good morning from New York. What's up, New York? Christine, what's up? 25, 18, 30. Close-ish, not. These sold for, I took an offer, $32.99. Took an offer for $47.50. $47.50 on Gap pants. Again, these sold on the style. I'll get more into detail. A lot of Polo Ralph Lauren had the same exact style. So number one, it's rip stop. So it's got those little squares that will stop the rip. Number two, these button right here, these button pockets right here. A lot of Polo Ralph Lauren have those. They have the zipper back pockets. They have this big thing on the back butt, it's got like a double padded thing on the butt. Big cargo pockets. And again, these buttons at the bottom. So these are big time like Y2K, baggy, Abercrombie, Polo Ralph Lauren, but they're made by Gap. $47.50. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Get that money. Gap sells good for me, especially the jeans. Okay. I swear to you, if only or Goodwill, I know you watch me. If you're listening, go talk to somebody. You're charging $7.99 for jeans. Listen, if Goodwill charged $5 for jeans or $4 for jeans, I would spend so much money on jeans. Levi's, Gap, Banana Republic, all those jeans that sell for around $18, I would pick up so many. Yes, snaps. I would pick up so many things. If so many pairs of jeans, if they sold men's jeans, if they sold them for $4 or $5. So Goodwill, drop them and I'll come spend a lot of money. But yeah, there that goes out the door. $47.50 for some Gap pants. Next item is a linen. So talking about Polo Ralph Lauren, if you're still in here, this is linen. So I sold 3 Polo Ralph Lauren 2 button-up shirts. This one actually being a button down because the collar's buttoned down. So that would be considered a button down shirt. This is a Blake 100% linen long sleeve shirt. As you know, linen sells really well this time of year. It sold for $29.99 and I paid $5. $3.99 to $6.50. We shopping in here. Yeah, $3.99 for some jeans, and I'll be spending a ton of money. What's the best price for those chaps you have in your store? What's the best? Speed Racer, what chaps are they? What's the best price for those chaps? I only have one chap thing. It's down here, I think. My Goodwill sells all their jeans for $9.99. Tams, you need to go in there and say, that's ridiculous. That is crazy. Fact, Bearded, where he lives in northern Indiana, their Goodwills, every pair of jeans, I think he said, were $12.99 or $13.99. Just last week, they priced all of them to $6.99. Every single Goodwill in that whole area, there's like 20 of them. They all changed their prices on jeans to $6.99. And if you watch K-Way, if you've been watching me for the past year or so, and their store prices have been going up, And K-Way has always said, and we have always said, they'll come back down. And that's what they're doing. Starting to see a lot of things come back down. They cannot afford not to sell things. And they were just getting too greedy with their prices. Things aren't selling. $6.99 is still too much. No, it's not, Andrew. Fact. Bearded's in here. He said fact. So what's happening, another fun fact with Bearded, is he's all of a sudden buying clothing now, which is my game. And it's making me upset because I want to buy it from him. He gets good stuff and he doesn't want to list clothing. He buys clothing but doesn't want to list it. And I told him I'd just buy it from him and he won't sell it to me. I think mostly just because he doesn't like me. Mine is $7.49 a pair. Yeah, that's about like me, Nick. $7.99. So it's worth it for some. I mean, obviously I get jeans all the time. I'll show those in my live later, but yeah. If I don't do a live today, it'll be tomorrow. You know what? I'll probably do my live tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I told you I'd do my live haul today. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I have a lot of listing to do today. So probably do it tomorrow. Either way, go to YouTube and Facebook and hit like the icon, like the bell. If I end up doing it today, whatever. Either way, you can watch it later on. What's up, Liv? They sell Noble brown leather high tops for $7. Yeah, so jeans, Tam said jeans for $10, but Noble high tops for $7. Yeah, they don't. It's the same old, same old. Yeah, I know. You'd buy a pair of Orange Tab for $7. I would too, all day long. In Washington, they're $15 plus. That's crazy. First, Buried, you said fist. Buried over there just cracking me up on his TikToks. All right. Under Armour. Told you. I'm selling all these. I dropped all the prices to $10 on all my Under Armour polos. These are just dead in the water to me. They just do not sell for me. Under Armour polos, unless they have a crazy pattern or something cool about it, like a Notre Dame emblem on it, they aren't selling. All of mine I dropped to $10. And guess what? They're selling for $10. I bought them for $5. Still not losing money, but now I have that $10 to spend towards things I know that are selling. A is the reseller you said is a beast. EHO. The reseller I talked about earlier in the live was Tekken Sports, who's a beast, or was a beast. You know, he would list like 120 or 100 and something items every single day. He would list them every single day. But he was one of those people that would like wake up at 4 and not go to bed till like midnight. I can't do that. It's probably because the way you fold. Whatever. What's up, Amy D? Have you ever found Tellison jeans? Randomly ran across the other day and sold for $140. Dang. No, I have not. I'm going to type that in the chat. TELLASON jeans are a capital BOLO. Bolo. Mine sell jeans $6.99, shirts $5.99. I bought a complete working Mocha Master for $4.99. There you go. Yeah, they're all over the place. I don't know why they're getting into clothing so deep. Thrift stores. Imagine all the hard goods they get, like even watches and jewelry and all the hard goods that are worth so much money, and then they get like the clothing and they're trying to get so big. And I don't know. This is a Dragon Ball Z, like whatever. It's got little. I guess it's a dragon. I thought they were snakes, but it's a dragon. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z. What an idiot I am. But I bought this actually when I was with Ethan and Wayne in Florida, K-Way, $16.99. I just listed it the other day. Again, they're in my bins. I'm pulling all that stuff out. I only have like 1 or 2 of those bins left of spring and summer, so I'm right on track. It's Shernin. Okay, got you. Shernin. Oh, the jeans are Western. Yeah, there's a lot of Western stuff that sells for good money. So that Dragon Ball Z sold for $17. I think I was doing a live. I'm almost positive I was doing a live at a Red, White, and Blue in Florida, and someone said pick that up in my live, so I picked it up. Next item are Craig Hoppers. Again, running a sale on all my women's clothing, pretty much half off. These are Craig Hoppers. I've had these for a long time. Paid $5 for these. They have the convertible pant right here where you zip it off so they can be shorts or pants. Craig Hoppers is the name. For men, they do pretty well. For women, I sold them for $8. So paid 5, sold them for 8. Bad sale. Didn't lose money, but definitely not a good sale. I at least will get that $8 back to be able to spend on other items, like maybe some more Roosevelts. Let's see, next item. Okay, by the way, let's go over real quick. Let's go over to auto posture. You guys talk about auto posture. We're going to go over to, sorry, you guys are so close to me, but you like it. You like it. Okay, we're going to go over to auto posture now. And I synced everything. Okay, go to inventory. So look, everything is cross-listed over from, everything's cross-listed over from eBay. So these are all the things I listed on eBay, and it pulled it over, and now I just need to cross-list it. As you can see, I have a lot of items that I need to cross-list. So all I'll do is just click on an item. So we'll just click on these golf pants right here. I'm going to click this list on Poshmark item, and then I'm going to click. You can look through all this. I usually don't because it usually matches up perfectly, and then I list on Poshmark. So that's how I do my listing onto Poshmark. There it is, live on Poshmark. I'm going to do the same thing with Mercari. It's going to pop up green. I'm going to list it on Mercari. Done. And about 3, 2, 1. Done. Almost. So this is how it takes, how long it takes with running live and stuff. Okay. And then last one, Depop. So I'll list everything onto all 4 platforms. So if you were here earlier asking about auto posture, I was talking about the inventory. I synced everything in from eBay, and it syncs right over. So I would list on eBay and then sync everything over. You can see the little orange thing is gone, which means like you want to double check your item. It's gone. Everything's cross-listed. Again, I list everything on eBay, and that's what's up with that. So we'll stop sharing. All right. Again, I do have $5 off auto posture if you want a discount on surfstepfinds.com or my link tree. What about the Roosevelts? Trisha, you missed it. You're going to have to go back and rewatch. Sorry. How do you keep track of how much you initially paid for an item? So I have a buy cost of $5.25 for all my thrifted items. My buy cost is $5.25. There's a lot of people that have spreadsheets out there that you can use and just enter in every single item you get. I do a buy cost and then by how many items I have. So $5.25, if I sell 100 items, that's how much each one costs. You've been selling on eBay since 2001. Was it easier to sell back then? How was it in 2001? What's up, Moochie? So I started selling a lot in 2005 is when I started selling more on eBay. And it was completely different. It was different, completely different back then. Mostly auction type stuff. And then also like writing out addresses, no thermal printer. It is a lot different. It took a lot more time. I couldn't imagine selling 30 items a day. I sold like a couple a day, but they would be antiques where I would sell them for, sorry, you guys are looking at my screen, where I'd sell the antiques for like, $300 and I'd have 25 into it. No, you tell me now I don't want to rewatch. I sold a Guts Roosevelt, Trisha, nothing big. It was like $25 sale. Yep. I remember the days before Amazon. Yep. Let me see. I'll see Brad. Okay. That's better. That's better. You don't want to see me. That's not good look. Okay. Next item. Sold a pair of Chacos. I just listed these, size 14. I don't even clean Chacos anymore unless they're completely dirty. But a lot of times they'll have a little bit of dirt right here. I don't even clean them anymore. I just list them as is. These are pretty clean. Like I said, unless they're just covered and caked in dirt, I don't clean them. I list them as is. I think I watched a reseller say the same thing, and that's why I started doing that. But sold these Chacos for $22.99. Bought them for $7. $22.99, bought them for $7. Just pulled these out of my spring summer bin and listed them. They sold really quickly. So what I'm going to do, I need to get a priority shoebox and list it. Where's the best place to sell art? Oh, eBay. If you're doing those websites, eBay. I've sold art on eBay. But again, art is one of those things that people have to be looking for that specific. They have to be looking for that specific artist, that size of the painting, and then at that paint, a lot of people who buy art, they want like that piece of art to be aesthetically pleasing or go with their home decor, or, you know, do they like it? Like, are they feeling the art? That sort of thing. If you have an artist that is very, very, very popular, for example, in Indiana, TC Steele, or let's say, I don't know, you know, Monet. If you had a Monet, which no one does, you know, people will buy that no matter what it looks like. So if you have an artist that people will buy their stuff no matter what it looks like, then you're good. So that's what I do. Subject matter is huge in art. Snap, you know it. Subject matter is huge. I've sold TC Steele paintings for $2,000, and I've sold them for $40,000. So subject matter is huge with paintings. What am I looking for? Okay. I'm going to put a couple pieces of paper in here. Shipping paper like this. When you go out thrifting, how many stores you go to and how long are you out for? So when I do my full day thrift, I go from like 9 to 5, and I hit about 12 thrift stores. If I'm like going to the post office, I might hit like 1 or 2 thrift stores. But yeah, that's like my thrift day. And right now I'm only thrift daying like that 1 day a week. Right now I'm only doing 1 day a week because just busy right now. Let's see. Ooh. My husband has that shirt. I know, Trisha. That's why I figured you wouldn't care. And that's a $25 one. That's like, Trisha collects Roosevelts. That's why Trisha was asking. Trisha's Trove of Treasures. She collects Roosevelts. And not only that, she's in like the Roosevelt community. Like they have a whole community, like Facebook group and everything. And so she knows all of them. So that's why she was concerned about which one I sold. I've just started throwing shoes in bags, especially ones that won't get damaged like those. Yeah, like these. The reason I didn't do these, fun fact, I actually had these shipping out grounds, but I changed it priority because they're going to Kentucky and I'm in Indiana, and it was like $1 or more. These are really, really heavy Chacos. I didn't want to send the heavy Chacos ground. Those Hokos from earlier, I sent in a poly mailer ground. But since these were in Kentucky, if these were in California, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just gone ahead and shipped it ground in a poly bag. But since these are going just to Kentucky, I'm like, for $1, I'll ship them in this box. So Chacos don't sell for me very well, but I'm still selling them. Again, if your buy cost is low, you can sell them for low. These are Polo Ralph Lauren shorts. These are just some Polo Ralph Lauren pinstripe shorts. Bought these for $3.99, sold them for $23.25 over on eBay. That's got to be an auto posture sale. I don't price stuff at that. I don't think I took an offer on these either. Roosevelt's officially released enamel pins. Let's go. Enamel pins for Roosevelt's. So they are in the pin trading game now. They're going to be like Disney doing the trades. I've been starting throwing oh, my bad. I read that. Just signed up for Depop selling. Momo! You're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret it. Cross-list everything over there. I was only going to do vintage stuff. I'm like, nope. I'm going to cross-list everything. You saw what I sold. I sold like everything under the sun on Depop today. Like all the stuff. Okay, this one I'm not going to pack right now because I want to do like a what sold on Instagram, like why it sold. Because I think people get some use out of that. This is a brand that I don't normally pick up. Lauren Ralph Lauren. Lauren Ralph Lauren. So you hear me talking about Lauren Ralph Lauren right now. Don't go buy all the Lauren Ralph. I rarely buy it. The reason I picked this one up, there's 2 reasons why I picked it up. Number 1, it is a size 60, not 50, a size 60. So very, very, very big. Bigger the better. Look at this thing. Like legit. Huge. So size 60. And the second reason I picked it up is because it was silk, linen, and wool. Silk, linen, and wool in a size 60. This sold for $55 over on eBay. It's normally a brand I don't pick up, but because it was big and it had A good blend to it. It sold for $55 on eBay. I will pack that one up later. Like I said, I want to do a little talk about that blazer. I'll post that on Instagram. Next item is a, whoa, lost them. Okay. Next item is a Sims button shirt. This has little fly fishing lures all over it. Sims is probably one of the best fishing brands there are to pick up. This sold for $18.99 over on eBay, paid $5 for it. I signed up on Depop, but went to Crosslist and it's saying ship on my own. And then it wants me to enter the amount of shipping. Okay, Brittany, Trisha is on Facebook right now on live. Trisha, can you hop over to YouTube? Trisha's the one who taught me how to do the Depop thing. Trisha, you need to put that out there, how to do the Depop shipping. Like, you just do one little thing and it fixes the shipping for you on everything. You never have to worry about it again. But she's in the chat. Trisha, hop on over to YouTube and help Bethany out. I can't walk you through it right now, Bethany. I don't know if she has a video on it or not. Did you show that Jordan jersey? No, the Jordan jersey is in my car with a whole bunch of other stuff. Jelly roll jacket. Next item. Yeah, it's a jelly roll jacket for sure. Jelly roll. Yep. Hey, he might have bought it. All right, here's a Lacoste. The reason I bought this Lacoste is because it's a Lacoste Sport, and it has Lacoste embroidered on the back, and it's got the red, white, green, all these colors on it like that, and it's not washed out. It's in good condition. So Lacoste Sport, picked this one up, sold it for $18.99. I normally don't pick up Lacoste polo shirts like this. Again, there's my folding. So nice, so neat. No video, okie dokies. Okay, you should have a video. But she's coming over, I think, to help you out. So that sold for $18.99, $3.99. You see these sales, $20 sales. My payouts have not been big on eBay this month. They're not consistently small payouts because I'm selling all these lower priced items, which is that time of year. This is on-the-go performance Vineyard Vines. This is the Vineyard Vines I like to pick up. As you guys know, these are the stretchy. This one's the Burr. It says BRRR. These are the Vineyard Vines I like to pick up. Sold for $23.99. If this was a regular polo, $17.99 or $18.99. Excuse me. What do I think about Izod Lacoste? The vintage stuff, some of that stuff sells okay. The Izod Lacoste, some of that vintage stuff sells okay. Most of the time, I don't get it. You have to list something on Depop first. There you go. Trisha's helping you. So do you just suggest sending anything that is unbreakable in a poly mailer if it fits? For instance, dolls, Build-A-Bears, and such. Shipping ground advantage is a poly usually cheaper. Yes, shipping ground advantage is usually cheaper. And I ship all my plush and poly mailers. Yes, so anything that's non-breakable, I'll ship tennis shoes. I will ship jeans, shirts, all that sort of stuff. Plush, I'll ship. That's basically mostly it that I can think of right now in a poly mailer. So yeah, that's basically it. Next item is an Ariat Pro. When I did that buyout, I did that random whatnot pop-up. I sold one of these, and I think someone probably bought it for like $10. It was such a steal. These sell for me for $25 every time. Ariat Pro series. These sell basically like in a day or two. If I list them for $25, these are the ones that are like nylon again. Ariat Pro series sold for $25 over on eBay. Next sale is a good one. Probably my best sale on eBay this week. I'll try it. There you go, Brittany. You got it. That hats go in a box. Amy D, look at you. You know what else goes in a box? What else goes in a box, guys? Especially around Christmas time. What do you put in a box and give to somebody if you're a male? All right. Next item is my best sale, I think. And this, I had a couple good sales, but this is a Suit Supply blazer. Suit Supply blazer. It's a wool blazer. I'll just show you what the Suit Supply, what you're going to look for. Suit Supply blazer. This is a wool blazer. Sorry for the, so bad up there. Sorry, guys. It just says pure wool. Suit Supply, pure wool. This sold for $99.99 full asking price on eBay. $99.99. And listen to the size on this guy. This guy is a This thing is a remember it's tough to find. It was a size 36S. 36S. I've never found a blazer smaller than this. 36S. This is like an extra small, sold for $100. So don't be afraid to buy good brands that are small. Can you do the JT dance for me? No, Momo, I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to do it. So you saw me roll up the blazer. All the buttons are on the inside. I put these in a padded flat rate envelope so they don't get messed up. Is Ariat women's stuff worth picking up? Some of it, yeah. Ariat boots are always really good if you can get them for low buy cost. Yep. Sophia, SNL in a box. D in a box. D in a box. Do it. No. Channeling my inner serfs. Took day off and drinking Monster, taking pics and listing. Let's go. Damn. I don't want to get you guys started on Monster, but I mean, you see the energy I have. It doesn't go away. Like, if you think that I'm on here putting on an energy show, it's ask Bearded. Ask Bearded. Unless sometimes I just crash in the car and fall asleep and he takes pictures of me. But I always have lots of energy. This is a Lululemon long sleeve button-up shirt. I knew it was Lululemon. A lot of times they'll have a seam going right down the middle of the back. Also, really, really weird and dumb. But the buttons are kind of thick. They're thick. Thick buttons on Lululemon button-up shirts. I know it's really hard for you guys to see up there. I know it's weird, but when you start picking them up and selling them a few times, you can tell without even finding the tag. There's the Lululemon tag right there. This sold for $20 on eBay. That's where we're at with Lululemon. Tips on photo and clothing. Tips on photo clothing. I don't. There's a lot of resellers that do a lot of different ways of taking pictures. I'll tell you what I do. Monster keeps me going throughout the normal day. Yeah, you just sip on it. Just sip on it. And I don't drink coffee. Okay. So there are a few ways to do photos. The only one I haven't done, I haven't gotten one of those big light boxes that K-Way Shop has. I haven't gotten one of those. Photos look amazing in those. I've had the box lights where I've taken photos. So you have the UV box lights and you can take photos either like hanging or laying on the flat floor. What I have found to be the most efficient for me is to shut all my blinds in my kitchen, use the kitchen light, and use my hardwood floor and do flat lay. So I do flat lay pictures on my hardwood floor. That's how I do my pictures. And I just use my lights in my kitchen. So I have nothing invested in my photography station. Nothing. Roosevelt's made a D in a box shirt many years ago. Trisha, do you have that one? I need to get that one. I want to get that one. 100% I need to get that one. Especially with Amy in here and everyone always talking about, what's up, Gladys? Good morning. AKA the surf method. Yeah. Not many people do that. When I tell people about that, they're like, what? It's mostly probably because almost every person on YouTube or whatever, you follow them, they all do like that lighting setup or whatever. And they're all great, but you just don't hear about the way I do it very often, especially someone that like comes on here and talks about all the stuff they sell. What size? I can find you one. Large, Trisha. Large. Find me one. Find me one. Thank you. You're welcome, Shannon. This is my second best sale. Second best sale. These sold super duper quick. These are New Balance Cordova shoes. They are New Balance leather. Really good condition. I paid $12 for them. I even leave the little $12 on the bottom. These sold for $80 over on eBay. So good sale with those. Again, getting this paper is awesome. Listen, I get maybe a 25-cent kickback, but go to Surf's Up Finds, go to Amazon, my Amazon link, and click on these. If you're looking for packing paper, these squares are the bomb. I love them. It's like $50, but they've lasted me forever. And again, I'm not saying that to try to get like money from you. Go on Amazon without my link. Those are great. I highly recommend getting that packing paper. Shout out Ethan Banks because he always made fun of me for not using packing paper. Which platforms do you see sell the most clothing on? Currently, eBay and Mercari. Yeah. So Over the past few days, I had 25 on eBay, 3 Mercari, 7 Depop, 1 Poshmark. Usually Poshmark's my second best, but lately it hasn't been. eBay is always my best by far. My back hurts thinking about it. So, another fun fact, many of you guys know, I graduated college with PE and special needs and health. And so I've done a lot of exercising. So I know how to bend over, right? I know how to bend over, if you know what I mean. But you know, you keep your back straight, you bend at your knees, your back won't hurt. For me, it does. I never have back pain or anything like that when I bend over. Would you pick up high-end hiking boots if the size was missing? Oh, I hate picking up shoes when the size is missing. I don't like, it depends how much they're worth. If they're worth like over $100, probably, but I don't like picking up shoes with the size missing. And I know you can stick the measuring tape in size and figure it out, but I don't like picking them up because I've had returns in the past. I just don't like picking them up without just a project usually. So again, those were $12, sold them for $80. That was an awesome purchase right there. I love that. What a flex. I know. Is there more? Okay, good. Caught up. All right, next item, retail or online arbitrage. By the way, retail arbitrage is going to be sales coming up, guys. It's the end of the summer. Keep your eyes open for retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. This is a K-Shoes. You guys have seen me. I've been selling these like crazy. I bought this for $22. Sold on eBay for $42.99. I bought like I don't know, 50 of these shirts, and they just are selling slowly. That's the way it goes with these. $22, $42.99. Retail or online arbitrage. Bought these online, had them shipped to my house for free because you spend more than like $100 or whatever. And just putting them in a poly mailer, sending them out. Sending it out. K-Shoes. Good brand to be on the lookout for. KJUS. Again, with my head's down because I'm over here looking at my phone, making sure things are going to the right person. Next item is a pair of Callaway shorts. Don't talk about that very often, but as long as we have that stretch band, you guys know for $3.99, I'm going to pick them up. These are Jelly Roll pants too. Nice and big. Callaway. These sold for $17.99. So I will pick these up. I actually have like 3 more pairs just like these. 22 dang, you aren't afraid to pay up on K-Shoes. Nope. I will pay $22 for that K-Shoes, sell for $42 all day long. Because I know K-Shoes. I sold it plenty in the past. It's a very good golf brand. It's European. I'm going to sell it. So these sold for $17.99, paid $3.99 for it. It worked. Thank you, Brad and Trisha. Oh, Brittany, it worked over there on Depop. Good. Yeah, don't thank me other than just maybe being live. Thank Trisha. Thank you, Trisha, for helping out. That D in the box, the Dick in the Box shirt's going to run $200 to $300. What? I can't afford that. I'm not selling that jacket back there for the Dick in a Box shirt. Can't do it. Next item. Talk about these often. Blade collars. This is a Tiger Woods blade collar Nike polo shirt. I like finding blade collars. They sell pretty well for me. This sold for $32. I took a best offer. $32 for a Nike polo. Normally I get about $18 to $20 out of a Nike polo shirt. That sold for $32 over on eBay. So that one had a couple things going for it. Number one, it was a blade collar. Number two, Tiger Woods. By the way, Tiger Woods has a new golf line out. More than likely, we're not going to see it for a little bit used because it just came out. People have got to wear it for a season or two. Then they'll donate it. But yeah, unless someone just doesn't like it. But yeah, I bet those are going to go for a ton of money. Built Basics. This is a long sleeve. There you go. There's your long sleeve that's starting to sell. Built Basics is sold for $20 over on eBay. Drop cut long sleeves. Bought this for $5 at the thrift store. Again, you guys know my buy cost is $5.25 on everything just about. When I buy at Goodwill, are your tax exempt because it's inventory you are reselling? Yes, I can be tax exempt, Dawn, but I don't do it. I don't do tax exempt because I go to Goodwill so often. I know all the managers. I'm friendly with them. Nice. The employees. If I do a tax exempt form for every little thing, it would drive them crazy because they have to call the manager up from the back and they have to do the whole tax exempt thing. I don't do the tax. I just pay the tax and call it a day. But I do, the cost of my items are part of my inventory cost. But you can do that if you want. I know people that do. Next item is a Peter Millar 4XL. I've never found one. This is the only one I've ever found. Peter Millar 4XL Polo. 4XL Polo. Look at all these big. The Callaway big. This Polo big. That Blazer's big. Jelly Rolls are buying. $28.49. That's an auto posture sale. Auto posture sale on that one. Going out ground. Over here. Are you still listing shorts if you pick them up at all? Right now, yeah, I will list all summer and winter, all summer and spring items until whatever date I decide. Somewhere between the middle of August and the 1st of July, I will cut off, and I have strict cut off. I strictly cut it off, and I put all that summer and spring stuff in a tote, and I start listing flannels and jeans that next day. Even if I find a really good pair of shorts or whatever, the only time I'll list a pair of shorts or something that's summer related, if it's something that's on trend that might not be on trend. Like, let's say I find a pair of South Pole shorts, jean shorts, denim shorts, I will list those all year round. Anything that's on trend, I list year round. Because that stuff can go out of trend really, really quick. These are Adidas. You guys know I like to pick up these 365 Adidas shorts. Sold these for $18.99, paid $3.99 for them. $3.99 for them. Okay, Trish, I got you. Not to mention, if you use a tax exempt form, you most likely have to file quarterly with your state as well, which equals more work. There you go. So I didn't even know that. So Trisha, I didn't even know that. So you probably have to file quarterly. Yeah, I think it's good to build a relationship with even though there's one Goodwill manager that's really not happy with me right now because I bought alcohol in his store and I made a video about it. He wasn't happy because he got in trouble. And I said on there, Goodwill makes mistakes, but listen, if alcohol comes out, I'm going to take the opportunity to make a video about it because that's pretty funny. So I like the guy, but he's upset with me. But yeah, making good connections with the thrift stores and all that sort of stuff. I don't want managers to be upset with me because sometimes you go in thrift stores and they're like, oh, I just rolled out a cart and we have another one. We'll bring it up too. We need to bring it up, knowing that I buy stuff. Would you still sell seasonally if you had the immediate space for everything? I would sell. So I sold everything year round for 3 years. And then I got enough inventory where I was just listing the priority stuff, the on-season items, until like spring. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to stop listing those and start listing all these shorts and polos because now's the season. And then I started continuing that. So I sold every item for like 3 years, all year round. So every item all year round for 3 years. These are brand new tags, Nike shorts. These sold for, we're not going to get those. These are brand new tags, Torrid jeans. I've had these listed for probably a year. Women's Torrid jeans. Again, a lot of my women's stuff I'm putting on clearance. These sold for $11.50. I paid $8 for them. Wow. Yeah, that's his fault. That's what he confronted me and said he's upset with me. And I told him, like, I understand, but it could have been worse. I could have had my kid buy the alcohol, filmed that, sent it into the news stations, and done all this. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I didn't show the face of anybody. I didn't show the face of the cashier, nothing. I told him, I said, I could have made it worse, but you guys rolled it out. That was not me. I didn't roll it out. You guys did. So it reminded me, like, I thought about it, like at school, like, don't be mad at me that you made a poor choice. Like, you made that poor choice, not me. So don't be mad at me because you got in trouble for your poor choice. No location either. You didn't tell which store. What do you mean which store? Which store? It was a Goodwill. But I like them all, but He's not happy. He's not happy about it. The other, and it's funny because the other Goodwills were like, oh, they got in trouble up there. They're like, we don't put that stuff out. So these Nike shorts sold for $16.99. File on time, there was fine. File on time, there was a fine I had to pay. Ooh, there you go. Yes, file on time. Networking is key for any entrepreneur, regardless of what kind of business. Cindy, well said. Networking is huge. In fact, I'm going to go visit a buddy today who has a watch that I bought off of a viewer. Appreciate you, viewer. And I'm going to go pick that up for my personal collection. And he has gotten me a ton of people. Like that double RL collection I got, or the double RL haul I got, was through him. So lots of connections. And I'll mention it again to him today. And he already knows, anyone's ever trying to donate or get rid of clothing or whatever, give me a call first and I'll buy it from him. So yeah, but there's a ton of Goodwills. You didn't specific location. They just knew it was his because they look at the background of the store. Tams, they all follow me. Hi, Goodwill. And again, I love them all. They're all nice. Like I don't think there's a single manager that I don't like or anything like that. But they know. They look at the video and they can tell by the way the store set up which store it is. That's how they found out which store it is. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's all I sold. Any other questions? Or else I'm gonna leave. I'm sure K-Way is gonna be on soon. I'll watch him while I list stuff. So today is a listing day. Both show. I just bought tickets to see Deadpool and Wolverine tonight. Trisha, is that movie out today? I want to see it. Deadpool is my favorite superhero movie. Deadpool is my favorite obviously, you guys know my personality. Deadpool is my super favorite. I own an educational support and tutoring business, and our growth is directly tied to networking. 100%, Cindy. I love that. Yep. You get someone that says, oh, we got tutored here, they're great, you need to call them, and then spread why am I blanking? But yeah, the word spreads. What I would love is for the words to spread in some of these communities that have money. Like, hey, they're mostly like, I'll help out an entrepreneur, then donate. So that's what they're doing. I'll wear my Deadpool Roosevelts. Yes, I know you will. All right, y'all. Hey, Jen, I'm heading out. Deadpool and Wolverine is so good. Go today. Okay, I'm going to go. I love it. I love Deadpool. All right, y'all. I'm going to head off. I will see you guys later. Again, I'm going to do a live haul tomorrow or today. Also going to put out a couple videos on YouTube, a video on YouTube this week or next week. I don't know, of like the other ones I put out. But anyways, bye guys. See everyone later. Have a great